I'm 6. I'm gonna pass.
Didn't write down a lot of it, so I will just do a brief recap. Last time on A Brave New World, the adventurers found themselves trapped in the tunnel still. As they continue to fight with rats that chose to keep sneaking up on them from various walls, they dealt with a giant muscular rat. Upon slaying it, they realized the thing seemed very Frankenstein-like and patchwork put together. Zarek put his hand inside of it, finding some weird material in it. This caused his hand to grow more fingers than he should have. This was eventually cured by Valeria as the group continued through the tunnels, battling more rats and finding more tunnels. Eventually, they rested, and at one point, 2 of the adventurers found an opening that was very similar to one that they came through, or at least similar before they made the hole that they entered through. Continuing forward, because Thalion wished to keep searching after finding various bodies that looked familiar to people that he knew in this land, the group traversed further into the tunnels. Thalion pointed to one direction. We should check here and have an idea, or a feeling. But the group chose to go the opposite direction. Following through, they ran into these weird oozes. Apparently rats are not the only thing down here. After battling the oozes, they came around the corner and found some other rats feasting. And the wall that, once broken down, revealed some items and another body that looked very familiar. As the group started to go through the items found, the rats suddenly took notice. What will happen next? Find out now on A Brave New World.
Alright, so let's everybody go ahead, and as soon as I get you to the map here, I want you guys to roll initiative, please.
Wait, are we rolling new initiative, or is this our initiative that was rolled?
No, you guys need to roll new initiative. These were not the initiatives from last time. We ended right before we were going to roll it.
Gotcha,
So
okay.
this was the initiative from the ooze fight.
And do we know what is triggering initiative, or is it unknown to us?
Droman called
said
out.
the rats are coming.
Yeah, Droman called out and said the rats were coming as you guys were kind of still going through the stuff, as he was keeping an eye out.
Trying to earn back my watch rights.
Excellent.
There it is.
Give Valeria a second here to load up.
Ah, crap, I hit the wrong button.
Okay, let's pick up at the top of the round. Rovanian. You hear Droman's voice call out as you guys are kind of going through the loot of what you guys just found, and he said the rats are coming, and you look down and see the area which he's in.
Okay, I'm going to move here and wait for something to get in view to get in range to attack it.
Okay, so you're preparing a melee attack?
Yeah.
Okay, Valyria. Such joy to your ears to hear that more rats are
Oh, I can't see anything. I guess I gotta get closer.
Go side.
20, 30. Right there. Okay, I see number 1, so...
Okay. $16 for its save. It sort of jumps up onto the wall and kind of kicks off, landing on the ground, getting ready to continue to run forward. Okay, that's the end of your turn.
Oh, come on. Don't do this to me right now.
Okay, Leomorn.
Yeah, mine's still trying to look too. What the hell's going on here? The hell? Wasn't like this before.
So we are on the lower section of the map. Make sure you're moving. Just in case you're looking at just a black part of this.
God damn. I don't know why it's acting like this suddenly. It shouldn't be, but it is.
Acting like what?
It's doing it again to where it'll partly load, and then any actions that occur, it delays it. And it's all very annoying. Alright, I guess from where I am going to move up over next to Droman, have his gloved hand raised, and he will wait for a chance for probably about one of them to get within eyesight for his shot.
Okay, you'll have to reach around that corner, and they're probably going to have half cover unless they come towards this side of Valyria.
Oh crap. Alright, let's see. What was that? 5, 10, 15.
Okay, you have full view of everything there.
Alright, I am going to lift the glove up, and I am going to wait for... I think I'm going to wait for number 4 to make its move.
Okay, so you're waiting until it moves to do something?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you preparing to do?
Well, I'm hoping, since this will be an absolute first for him and for myself, but I am going to prep a lightning bolt and hope to take him and his little friends with them.
Okay. Garshadow.
Dalian will tell Garsho to go next to Rovania and Valyria and prepare an attack if something runs up on him.
Okay. Number 1. 15. It's going to attack at Valyria.
Garchana growls because it's just out of his reach.
Missing with the 5, Valyria, as you completely staunch its dead sprint towards you with your shield and kind of knocking it down, dazing it a little bit. Just sort of trying to get its wits about him. Rudy.
Oh, Rudy will see Valeria get attacked, and so she will come forward and
Okay.
Don't stop there. Don't stop there. I can't do anything if you stop there.
excuse me, let me take my turn, please.
A 25 definitely hits.
Remember, Rovanian, he's quick on it. She's quick on her feet. She can get in.
And that 8, you take full advantage of the fact that this rat itself is dazed, and you cut down right through it, dismembering its head, kind of squirting some blood onto Valeria's boots.
Thanks for that. I'm still covered in blood, though.
I can take care of that
1,
next turn.
2. It's going to lunge
Okay, I'll attack
at
it now.
Rovanian, and Rovanian, you sort of time it. As soon as it jumps and lunges at you, you bring your sword down.
Garchana's ready to attack and go off too.
If you guys somehow manage to not kill this thing, I would be amazed. You do miss with a 10, however. But Garshadow definitely hits.
Get the second attack still, or?
No, not when you prepare. When you prepare a melee attack, you lose your extra attack because you're using your reaction.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Garshadow, however, takes full advantage, biting the thing in half before spitting it back out onto the ground, leaving a very, very bad taste in his mouth. I need a Constitution saving throw from Garshadow.
Oh no.
It does say you attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn. It doesn't mention reaction or bonus action.
You're not actually taking the attack action. You're using your reaction to make a melee weapon attack.
Yeah, because
When you use
used
your, you need a full attack action to do 2 attacks.
Yeah, you used your action to ready an attack. So you were waiting for a specific trigger, which only allows your reaction to take the 1 hit, much like an attack of opportunity.
Oh, then that sucks. I'm not doing that anymore.
Okay. Garshadow loses 2 hit points, and also 2 from his max. Is his max hit points 32?
Yeah, I changed it.
Okay, so his max hit points would now be 30. Okay, Lamore, number 4 begins running forward.
Alright. Leo will be focusing for a lightning strike. As his eyes start to glow, but starts to get a little bit more of a surge out from his hand, and as he goes for the strike, he'll cast the lightning bolt instead of what he was probably hoping to do.
Now you used your readied action to prepare a specific spell. If you don't cast that spell, you lose it.
Alright. Oh boy. Yeah, might as well. Give it a shot. Hope it works.
So what are you casting?
I'll cast Lightning Bolt. See if I can't take his friend out with him.
Okay, so it's going to be in a line.
Which...
So I'm going to need Rovanian to also make the save that the rat's going to have to do.
Oh, crap.
So go ahead and hit your spell.
Yes, I'm gonna try it.
Okay, the rat's going to try to make a dexterity saving throw here. It's still probably going to die from the half damage. Even if it succeeds. Okay, so go ahead and roll your 8d6 lightning.
Oh, good lord. Okay.
If they should be shot in the back by my party member, I'll just let you know that.
I didn't think you were in the sway, but...
Leomorn's still a little concussed.
How much? 86. Holy crap.
8d6 lightning.
Oh, shit!
Okay, what's your spell save DC? 15?
About 14.
Is it 14? Well, the rat succeeds, but the rat still dies because you roasted to a crisp. Rovanian, you take 30 points of lightning damage as this bolt of lightning from a new spell that Leomorn is sort of trying to use in this very close quarters environment that he's not used to, shoots directly through your torso, almost stifling your heartbeat as it shoots through you and just destroys this rat in a glorious explosion of burning meat and fur.
I'm probably just standing there blinking a bit, just...
Rovanian, are you still up from that?
Yes, I am, but I'm fucking pissed.
Holy shit!
Oh my god!
I'm just
Damn.
gonna stand
Oh
with my
my-
hand. I was gonna stand with my hand. I was just like, I think I may have held that a little too long.
You think?
You can see,
Thank God!
you can see on his back, Leomorn, where sort of like some of the veins have burnt in the skin, and you can see like the tree branching electrical arcs that have gone through his skin, and what seems to be two giant burn holes covered with what seems to be electrical blisters. That did a lot of damage.
I didn't think the roll. I was gonna roll that high. Shit.
He's dead.
I was hoping I'd get the
That
other
was more
guy
damage
too,
than
but
the monsters have done to me in this dungeon.
Drummond.
I'm going to step away from Leomorn.
well. God damn it.
I'm just gonna go up and stab this thing.
Okay, 12's the magic number. Five. He is just barely standing.
And I look back at Leomorn like, see, this is all you need. You just need to poke him a couple times. I think they used all my movements, so I'm gonna stay there. Actually, I'm gonna use my dash action and go back. I don't want to be in Leomorn and that rat.
It's going to try to nip at your ankle as you sort of
Okay,
run
good.
away. It's hoping to cut into your Achilles tendon and slow you down. Oh, wow, I can't roll. Crit fails all around. Well, whoever attacks this poor bastard next has advantage. Well, until the end of his turn here, so. It's going to try to attack you again. This time with a 16, Drummond.
Alright, I'll use my uncanny dodge and just take 2.
Okay, so you take 2 points of piercing damage, but I do need a Constitution saving throw, please. Perfect. Okay. Elise.
She's after seeing Leomund do that. She's just like, well, don't want to piss you off ever. That's how you treat your friends. Sheesh.
It was an accident!
Sure. That's what they all say. I think I'm gonna take my full movement. Wait, that's wall. Is there any more rats that we know of? Because I didn't hear anybody say anything.
There's a rat that you saw quickly dash to the north, but you lost the vision where you're currently at in the tunnel.
Okay. I'm 5. Can.
Yeah, you definitely see him right there.
Okay, I'm gonna. Sort of vicious mockery, the little rat.
Oh, poor guy. Okay. Here comes one. Ooh, 13. I think yours is 14, right?
Yep.
Okay, so he's gonna die unless you roll a 1. Nope.
Nope, he's dead.
At least I didn't have to hurt anybody in the process.
It must have been something, maybe in a past life, this rat quickly understood. The most harshest insult I've ever heard in his
sorry,
life.
I actually have to move over here because Ravanian's right there. I didn't see that.
And the rats are done.
Once Elise kills the last rat, since Stallion is still by the items, he calls Rovanian over to offer up a health potion.
Thank you, my friend.
Of course.
Drink it while giving a side-eye to Leomund.
Are the enemies dispatched?
I don't see anything else on this side.
The potion again?
Bloody hell.
Oh, fantastic. I didn't even have to worry about casting the spell. That's great.
I'm gonna start to put the
Just
items in
normal
the
vermin.
to make
No
things
problem.
easier for us to move forward, but I do hand what was it? The tarnished gauntlets that had the lobster detailing to Rovanian.
Oh, I don't need them. I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I've been wearing leather-bound gauntlets with runes on them.
Oh. Alrighty then.
Valeria, Rudy, give me a perception check.
What is the health pot roll?
Creatures must be around here somewhere.
2d4 plus 2.
Creatures.
Which health pot is that you're given?
I only bought regular health potions, so it's just a normal one.
Rudy, is there a reason you rolled twice? Yes, you guys did loot that chest. What you found was
2,000 silver pieces, a gold statue of a lady, bolt of brilliant emerald silk, 4 ochre-colored gems, a clay flask containing pink berries scented liquid, 4 mismatched glass flasks sealed with wax containing thick honey scented green liquid, a roll of fur dabbed with charcoal symbols, and the tarnished gauntlets with lobster detailing resembling lumpy weathered knuckles.
Gotcha, thank you.
Put them in the bag of holding for the moment so we can proceed forward.
Leo's probably gonna have his head down holding his gloved hand, just wondering where the hell that extra surge of power came from.
Rovanian, you're still up by Thalion. Thalion, you're still up there. Rudy, Valeria, as you guys kind of make your way down this tunnel a bit, Valeria, you pick it up. You hear what seems to be whispering.
Oh.
It's deep and guttural. You hear something speaking. Do you smell that, brother? I smelt it, brother. Smells like magic. Indeed, strong magic.
As she whispers to Rudy, I hear someone up ahead.
What are they saying?
Or magic. Coming. I don't know what they are, but they sound...
Not like rats. No, smells clean, not like rats. And you watch as two curious creatures begin to sort of move on four limbs crawling out of the darkness. You can just see them at the edge of your light.
Oh, God. Oh, gosh.
One giant green eye sitting in the middle of a very grayish, brownish, muddled face with an open mouth, but the eye itself almost seems to be giving off its own dim light that you can clearly see it as it moves and focuses in your direction.
Should alert the others, but don't make too any sudden movements. I don't know what they're gonna do if we end up moving.
Right. And, Rudy's like...
Valyria, you watch as the eye sort of focuses on you.
Yeah.
I need a charisma saving throw.
Oh no, I'm bad at those. Those now. Cool.
Okay. You feel this strange sensation and almost dizziness in your head, and you kind of feel lightheaded, and you have to put your hand against the wall.
Oh no, I
and
don't
you do it
feel
again,
so
and then the
good.
focus goes again, and then you hear it speaking. This one doesn't like it down here. Holy servant, some god. Interesting. Interesting. Why are there no rats? Rudy, I need a charisma saving throw. That one there, the one that's skulking behind, she's scared of small spaces. Yes, we were too. And they just keep moving forward.
We should do something.
Move left. Alert the others.
Come! He's waving towards you, Valyria. Come! Join us!
I'd like to, but my legs don't want to.
Come! And you see as they're moving backwards and almost like a butler, sort of bowing and sort of waving. It's almost like this crude, what do you call it? Like a crude act of them pretending to do the same thing, and they're trying to oh please come, follow.
Help.
What are you guys doing over there?
Oh, there's something over there. Be careful, but I think we're in trouble.
How bad?
Can you tell me what this is?
Drummond, you sort of wander off. And
Like I do.
as you get there, you see that there's a pack on the ground. Contents of it sort of littered and broken. It seem to be small glass vials, mud, and what almost looks to be like herbs. Small wooden jars that have sort of been broken, as if stepped on, kind of thrown to the side. It looks like a satchel, like a big satchel. It is a well-worn leather. The edges of it are sort of bordered with a sort of rawhide style tassels of brown leather, and the leather itself covering the bag is dyed a deep green. with yellow filigree of what seems to be ivy, flower, and plant depictions.
If it appears to be herbs, I'll try and push them all back into the bag, because I might like to see this. Maybe Leomore can do something with it.
Okay, you grab some things and try to put them inside the bag, but most of the powder and stuff that is sort of spilled out, there's not much use for it. But you salvage what you can.
I'm probably noticing how quiet it got. Just
Valeria, go ahead and Valeria Rudy, give me another perception check.
are you two all right down there?
Stallion.
Valeria, give me another perception check.
Okay.
Both of you kind of hear as you kind of strain your hearing a bit, as like Leomorn starts talking, Rudy, like, you quickly throw up your hand, like a finger for silence. And you hear like this bass whisper, and, I don't think they're coming, brother. I don't think either, brother. I think you scared them. You're terrible with people. You're right. And then it just goes quiet.
They're coming back.
I think they're leaving.
Who's leaving? Who are you talking to?
Rudy's
I don't
gonna,
know.
like, terrified shuffle to the side.
Oh god, now I have to look.
The closer you get, Valeria, you start to hear what seems to be a grinding noise. Like a low grinding. What sounds like snapping bones. And a slurping sound.
There was these two creatures with one eyes. They were trying to persuade us to go with them. They're good, but they were talking to us. They could speak common.
Well, the town above ground is abandoned, and we've seen many corpses here under the ground. Perhaps these things could answer questions that we have.
Just talking about my magic. Clean.
I hear them, brother. Yes, brother. They seem to be coming. Change their mind, I think.
Clean? What did you mean by clean?
Proceed cautiously.
I don't know.
I like the one. The Iron Woman. She smelled nice. Dalian, as soon as Garshadow moves there, you hear this audible hiss. Not from Garshadow, but two raspy voices, and the sound of dropping bones.
Hello, I say as I kind of cock my head at what I see.
Hello. And you look and you see, let me see if I can actually drag a picture. I'll just blow it up. So you see these two large green eyes that seem to have their own luminescent glow to them. Looking out, and then you watch as the pupils sort of focus in on you. As you come in, I need a charisma saving throw. Both eyes now, as they look at you, sort of come back into focus, and You watch as one of them looks over. He's searching for someone. He is sad.
Have you seen anyone else down here? Besides the rats, of course.
You watch as they both squat down and they start picking up the bones, and you see that they start kind of chewing on them. And as these sort of long tongues kind of wind out, going into like the femur holes inside where the marrow would be, sort of like they're eating lollipops. We've seen many people here. Isn't that right, brother? Yes, brother. Just the ones the rats leave.
But none living.
Screaming. And then you hear this strange voice. The raspiness turns into the sound of a child. No, please. No, let me go. The sound of like a grown man. And you're watching as their mouth is moving at the same time as you say these, no, get your hands off of her. Please, no. And they're screaming and they're just mimicking all these different sorts of voices. Many screaming.
Do I recognize any of the voices?
Give me a perception check. None of them sounded familiar to you. It was almost too fast and too muddled, all the voices together at some point, as almost like the scene from the Hunger Games when the Mockingjay birds were flying around and they were just screaming all these different things. It almost got to a point where it was really loud before it just went silent. Come, sit. Eat. Yes, eat.
Sorry, but we are in a rush on our journey. Can you point us to the direction where you last heard most of these voices?
They both just point at all the walls down the tunnel. Voices everywhere. Yes, brother. Everywhere. One of them stands up. The one on the bottom. As he starts to smell. And then you watch him back up. And they slither into this almost 1 foot tall gap in between the wall and the dirt. And then they just start to move through it. As they sort of disappear back beyond the wall.
Creatures are there again. They're not being hostile yet, but I don't trust them.
Ask if they know a way out.
They sound awful.
I want to move to inspect those bones.
I'll help
Gone
you.
now.
You look at the bones, and these are a lot fresher than the ones you found. Still a lot of blood, but not as much meat left on the bones. The bones still dyed a very sort of rich pink. All different sizes. Children, adults.
Which way did these things go?
Went into the walls.
Point to the wall.
What did they look like? I didn't even get a chance to see them.
Drummond, you go
wanna
forward
see
and
them.
you see this small, almost cleverly crafted hole. You sort of peek in and you see where it's a very low, narrow tunnel that sort of snakes through, and then after about 15 feet begins to turn to the right.
You find somebody who can talk down here and you don't ask them how to get out.
We found a possible exit. Right now, I'm looking for survivors, one in particular. just a while back when we found that opening.
Hey, Xerac. Give me a perception check. You're sort of standing back as everybody seems to be funneling themselves into this tunnel. And as you step up, you look just to above Rudy's shoulder, something catches your eye. Dirt is slowly beginning to trickle down from the wall. And just as you're about to call out, the wall explodes outwards.
A cave-in! Boom.
Oh no!
What?
Okay, let's roll initiative.
Oh, poo.
Did I get everybody to roll? This is perfect. Rudy, you hear Xerac sort of call out, "Hey!" as you look back and you feel the wall right next to you explode outwards, and looking out at you are a bunch of small, lightly armed rats in loincloths. Their red, beady eyes staring hungrily at you.
Oh, this is perfect. Leomorn, you can now show them how great you are.
I'd rather get all of us out alive, thanks.
Mark, that initiative is absolutely amazing because they're all just gonna pour out of that fucking hole on top of us. I love it. That is just that list is absolutely horrifying. I absolutely love the way it lands.
What do you
have to be rats?
Okay, well, I'll just I'm gonna strike at red 1.
A 12 will hit.
7. And seeing all those coming in from behind, I will say I'll play Dancer Technique. Barrier of Blinding Starlight. I get a +2 to my AC.
Okay. Sort of using both Leomorn's dancing lights, Valeria's light, and then the light reflected from Xerac, you begin to twist your sword, and almost like a disco ball, as you turn your wrist and the blade, the scimitar, catches all the lights, and you watch as the ratmen sort of scurry back away from the bright dancing of your sword. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It is going to attack you though, Rudy. For 15.
He comes in and it's just like sword right there.
Perfect. It's the end of its turn. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Going to attack you with its claws for 22. You take 4 points of piercing damage. I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
And that's on me.
Yes. Okay, thank you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10. As it turns away from the brightness and sees Zirak. Was that was your bonus action to do your starlight? Yes. So if you have your reaction, you can snake out and hit the one that just ran past you if you want.
I will attempt to do that. No, this is pain. I've never felt this pain.
it just as you're going, you're not really expecting it to be that fast, and as you lick out, it sort of like drops down into this barrel roll and then gets back up on all fours and just keeps running towards Zirak. Zirak, you get your staff. You have a staff, right?
Oh no, I have no weapons or things in my hands at all.
Oh, so this is perfect.
I have a crystal that hangs around me.
As this little loincloth Ratman is running up, it leaps up at you, and then it hits this invisible force that's like 1 foot away from your body. As your force field in front of you from your Abjura.
My arcane ward.
Ward flashes, and you just watch it rebound off of the ward. Its attack not up to the task.
I also have mage armor cast on myself, so I've got magic all around me.
20. Rudy, this one's going to attack you with advantage. A 22.
That is.
So this one is going to eschew doing damage, and it has jumped up and is now sort of hugged around your neck, using its body to try to weigh you down to the ground. Five, 10, 15. This one also jumps up. It's going to try to get to the other side of your neck with a 15.
Nope, I'm fending that one off.
You hit this one directly in the forehead with the the handle of your scimitar and kind of knocking it down to the ground. This one is going to step up here, and it's going to attack at you and jump at you again. Whoops. Well, with a 21, it had advantage, but we'll go with a 21.
Yep.
And it jumps on you, and now you're beginning to sort of sink to the ground under the weight of these creatures that are sort of moving around. You are considered restrained.
Oh, crap.
Gar Shadow.
Gar Shadow, sick of. Gar Shadow's gonna go into Valeria's space and strike at 4.
Okay. Anytime. 18 hits. In a brilliant fountain of blood, Gar Shadow has once again relieved the body of its head. Lamorn, you're watching as this tide, which reminds you of all the multiple rats that were coming down the tunnel towards you. Now you're watching as much larger, almost child-sized rats walking on 2 legs are now trying to swarm and get on top of Rudy.
Yep, I've been there. Once I gave Garsha room to move, I'll snap my fingers above my head, and I am going to do a shocking grasp at the. What's that one? Green 1? Is that
Green 1.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shocking grasp and just plant it on its face and just try to burn it down.
Okay, sounds good. The 13 hits. And you do just that. You literally watch as smoke begins rising from its body as the electrical current from your spell just begins shooting through all of its bodily humors, and it falls to the ground, wriggling and sort of twitching, burns evident all over its body.
I have had enough of these damn rats trying to eat us!
5, 10, 15, 20. This rat is going to try to jump at Gar Shadow. Missing with an 11. Oh no! The red triangle of death.
Alright, so I kind of gave it away, but yeah, Zarak is looking at this rat that basically jumped up on him and bounced off his magical barrier, touching his thumbs together and whispering or calling out some words of magic. He fans the flame, as it were, directly in front of him, and I will need 3 saving throws. I think there's 3 of them in the attack. Yes, just like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna move this guy out. Just gonna move him up here. And then, so this is the one directly in front of you. Okay, so he'll take half damage. The 2 down on Rudy will go with 9 first and then 7. So this is 9 and 7.
Alright, so the one that succeeded will take 7 damage, and the 2 that failed will take 14.
Like a farmer burning weeds, you just incinerate these creatures. Rudy, one of them, Red 9 that was holding on to you, falls off. You are no longer restrained, but you are grappled still by one creature.
And then, seeing that the area has become a bit more safe for Rudy, I will go ahead and back up a tiny bit.
You call this safe?
Safer, yes.
Zarak, the lady saver. The damsel in distress saver.
I do have a tendency to have that roll.
Did you do like the blow the smoke off the gun?
Any one of the girls in the party's in danger, Zarak comes to the rescue.
Rudy, just as one of these bodies falls off, another one runs from within the cave and sort of jumps at you in desperation. I'm going to roll again. It should have been at advantage. Still missing with a 15.
I'm going to backhand it with the flat of my blade.
And we'll say, as you do that, he'll roll over and land on this one here right next to Gar Shadow. Drummond.
We're gonna cast sleep on that area.
Okay. That's all of them. Yep, that's all of them. 3 of these suckers, or 4 of the suckers here, all fall asleep.
And I will move to there.
Was that the one that was grappling me?
Yes. All of them that were grappling you has fallen to the ground. Asleep, you're no longer. It's almost like this in a weird koala hug, like somebody holding onto a koala. This rat is asleep with its arms around your neck and like its forehead kind of buried in your neck, just comfy. Which sort of issues a bunch of screams from some of the remainders inside the cave. Thalion.
To be fair, if they weren't trying to kill us, they do look cute.
Going to stab at the one next to our shadow as I move into space.
Okay. You bring your glaive blade right through its midsection and sort of lift up, creating a huge gaping hole as you pull it out, sort of shake it onto the ground.
And as he falls, I will. I'm gonna move in and strike at the nearest one within reach.
You can't move through those spaces. You'd have to use your action to push through.
I will strike at the one that's next to me in case it wakes up.
Okay. That'll do it.
Not that you would need it, but wouldn't these sleeping ones give advantage or something? It's probably on the.
Yeah, you would get advantage on those, sorry.
Just to see if it triggers the pendant I have. Just roll it.
Okay, roll one more time. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
This one is going to turn tail and run.
Right. Keep one of those ones asleep alive.
You watch
Need
as this
information.
one kind of runs back through a small hole here inside this small little open space. He's still asleep. Five, 10, 15. Escaping through the same area. Elise.
Oh, she doesn't know where the other one ran off to. And we're gonna keep one of them alive?
If we could try to.
Would be wise. But there's one more in here. That's not asleep.
Are we out of initiative? I can just move?
No,
Not yet.
Okay, just checking, because it looked like I was up here by myself for, like, way far away.
So... Alright, well, I will leave you guys to tie it up. Let's go find the...
There's still one
Can't
that's
tell
asleep in here.
Did you see where it ran off?
It hasn't run yet.
Oh. Oh, so it is the one right here. Okay. Okay, yeah. Oh, dang. Okay. I am gonna vicious mockery that thing then.
Which one?
If I can see. Let me pull out the one that's 15 feet. Yeah, 15 feet.
So you're gonna Vicious Mockery Red 3?
Wrong button. Yes.
Okay.
The one that's not asleep. Yeah.
No, he's asleep. The ones that you can see are asleep.
Oh. Well, that's what she had.
You gotta go.
Well, we can kill 2 of the 3. Just kill them. We'll keep 1 alive.
Okay, yeah. She's just gonna kill the one that's asleep then, right there in front of her, because she kind of can't move because Rudy's there and Leomorn's the other next to her. So yeah.
You can move. You can move through us.
I need a decision now, Marcy.
Yeah, she's gonna kill the one right there, the first one that she saw 3.
With
Can't see the number.
what are you gonna kill it with?
Her Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
That's it. Oh yeah, I can't.
Vicious Mockery.
I can't make it safe. Forgot. It's asleep.
Does it just make it? Oh, it just made it. Even asleep, it managed to fend off your insult.
Alright.
Okay. That guy's asleep. Rovanian.
Gonna move there. And I'll attack that guy. What's this guy? This green 3 guy? Is he still around? Not asleep?
He's not asleep.
Green 3 is not asleep. You see he's got wide eyes and he's sort of looking back and forth.
Okay, then I can move up on him then. I'll attack him.
Okay.
I will call out to the group. Rudy, there's some noise coming from over here, and I'll point to the direction opposite the wall.
Does it?
Yes. Magic number for the loincloth wearing ones for 12.
What kind of noise?
Cut this one in half.
Okay, then I'll also attack this guy right here since he's still sleeping.
You get advantage on this. Wait, yeah, he's dead.
Perhaps the noise of more rocks tumbling or earth falling.
It's already been 6 seconds of speaking. What are you doing?
Well, I don't know what kind of noise I heard, and I was asked what kind.
Oh, he's dead. Hey, Valeria, guess what? It's your turn.
Hooray! Alright, did I hear Zarek say there was somebody coming from up ahead, his direction?
No, he said that he heard a sound, like rocks falling or something in his direction.
You guys can take care of that. I'm gonna go check up on Zarek. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I look around. Do I see anything?
You see the dead bodies of the sort of dog-sized rats that attacked you earlier, and you see Zirak sort of looking in this general direction.
I guess I'll double move over there. 5, 10, 15. I have 30. Okay, that's as far as I can go. Something in the over there, but I can barely see something in that direction. I don't know what it is, but something's coming.
Valeria, just at the edge of your vision, you look over and you see another one of the rat creatures running down. Let me clear some stuff off of here first. He's dead. He's dead. Okay. Rudy.
I'm going to stab this one. If it's not.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. This one with advantage. You cut off his head as he sort of slumped a little bit.
That's for touching me.
Okay, you start moving up towards Zirak. You could see Valeria sort of yelling back, pointing that she sees another one coming down the hall.
Oh good gosh, there's more of them.
Valeria, you watch as one of the... I'm going to move this one here. One of the more armored rats has a sling in its hand, and he's going to shoot it out towards you. And it just stings by your head. And he's going to move up here into this tunnel. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 5 feet left of movement. He's going to jump at you and try to claw at you. You get your shield up and sort of knock him down to the ground, and you realize that they're going to try to swarm you the same way they tried to do to Rudy. Let's see. 15, 20, 25, 30. As you're fending off the Skaven Slave, another one of the well-armored rats kind of swoops into the side, aiming a short sword at your hip. Oh, no! Damn, that's not what these guys are doing. Sorry. I forgot what I prepared last time. He's going to move 25 feet to here, and these ones don't have shields, they don't have swords. You actually see they have these long, almost polearm-like weapons. And there seems to be something flittering at the very end of it. And he comes down and tries to swoop in at you. He's going to try to hit you with an attack at advantage. 13.
Oh my god.
You quickly get your shield up again and you hear a resounding gong as the weapon in his hand kind of skirts to the side, and his little body sort of brings it back up, getting ready to try to attack again. Leomorn. Leomorn, you there?
God dang, hit the wrong button. Sorry. I was gonna say, would any of us hear that commotion around the corner?
You definitely just heard what seems to be fighting up there, as Valeria is using her mace and shield to defend herself from what seems to be
multiple
multiple
gosh,
foes.
there are more of them, and they are swarming Valeria.
Oh, bloody hell.
Trying to keep them off.
Alright, let's see if I can... 5, 10, 15, 20... 25, 30... Actually, no, I can't even do that, can I? $25, 30... Oh dear. Alright, I'll probably move over there. Just within range. I'm gonna slow him down. He's gonna get to right there, bring his gloved hand up, and cast Ray of Frost on this new opponent.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
That's a legit concern, Valeria. I would be scared as well.
Oh, you knock it off!
And it's just almost as soon as you start pulling your magic together, almost in unison, you hear Valerius turn around, "Don't shoot me!" And you hear Xeric go, Rudy and Xeric go, "Don't shoot her!" And you shoot a little bit wide as your Ray of Frost shoots up and hits the wall next to the creature you were intending to hit.
Well, gee, thanks. I had a perfectly lined shot.
What? You're lightning again?
Ice! I'm trying to slow the bastard down!
Is that the end of your turn, Leomorn?
Yes, in a anime-like fit of rage.
I love it. The eyes are just really
Poor
big
Leo,
and angry
poor
right
Leo,
now.
the party will never let him live this that down.
In an anime chibi fit of rage. Just tick marks everywhere.
Garshadow, go help Valeria. Garshadow's gonna move into Valeria's space, strike at the Skaven Slave, and then back behind her.
Okay. $25 hits. As Garshadow moves back, the clan rat to the north is going to strike out with its strange polearm weapon, this time at normal, as the Skaven Slave was dispatched. 15.
Misses.
Let me take care of this guy really quick. Okay, so almost in quick succession now, in this sort of teamwork that Xeric has never seen, you're watching as Garshadow strikes out, bites off a head, retreats, and as the weapon sails up, Valeria's Rose comes up and bats the polearm away, almost now as if instinct fighting alongside the lion. This guy's dead. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and it's gonna, whoops. Yeah, it's gonna jump up and try to attack you, Valeria.
Okay.
Not having advantage. $19. That just
Oh,
misses.
yeah, yep. Wait,
Does that
that
just
hits
miss or
me.
does that hit?
Just hits. My AC is a 19.
Okay. Take 3 points of piercing damage as the claws come in and just gets right into the breastplate area of your armor and sort of scratches and digs in deep. I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
I'm gonna blame you, Thalion, if I get rabies.
Okay, thank you. Whoops, I accidentally skipped that guy. Okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna... In my mind, I will switch them. There we go. 15, 20, 25. No, wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right behind the Skaven slave. Again, another one bearing one of the strange polearm devices with just something hanging off of the end. As you sort of rip away the Skaven slave that just kind of grappled at you, watch as the polearm begins to come out and what almost seems to be like rope hanging off the edge of the polearm. You get your shield up and you bat it away.
These things are trying to kidnap me!
Ken, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
It is your turn, sir.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, that'll do nicely.
So you're watching as you sort of watching everything unfold. You're watching as two of the armored rats are holding what seem to be long pole arms, with like round balls at the end. But at the end of the round balls, you're seeing what seems to be almost like a tail flying around off the edge from where you're currently at.
Okay, hold on. I gotta zoom out the map quite a bit. Alright, I believe that is a 40-foot cube, which is the area of effect of my spell. So everything within that cube, which I can't see because it's a vision blocking layer, but I can see. Sorry, I didn't mean to draw a circle there. I can see the point at which I'm going to cast it, which is right here. So it's a 40-foot cube from that point. I am going to cast...
Ooh, boy. Hey, can you guys give me one quick second? Let's take a 10-minute break. I'm feeling a little nauseous at the moment. So just give me one quick second.
Of course.
Take your time. It's going to be a bunch of saving throws anyway, I think.
No worries.
I think he's nauseous because he just realized how many things he's throwing at us.
And all those things are going to have to save if they're within that cube. So it's a... Why is my DC not listed here? I'll put it... I'll type it up here.
Oh. Did you forget to add it into the info? Or was it like that already?
It's because it's not in the spell's description, and I don't have a attack for this spell because it doesn't actually do damage. I only wrote attacks, or I only created attack buttons for spells that do damage. But yeah, it's my spell save DC is 16.
Maybe you just edit the description to put in your DC.
That's actually what I'm gonna do. Thank you. That's good advice. I'll just have to remember to edit it each time my DC changes.
That's how it was on my lightning bolt when I first tested it. See how it would look. It kind of came out a bit wonky.
There, it's added there now. Each target must succeed on a Wisdom DC 16 saving throw. So yeah, this will make them easier to hit. They'll be worse at dex saves. They can't use reactions, so we can move around them at will. They can only use an action or a bonus action, not both. It can only make one attack, even if it has multi-attack. If it tries to cast a spell, it can only do it in one turn if it rolls an 11 or higher, or 10 or lower.
But that's as long as you're concentrating on it.
Well, that's why I'm going to stay back here, so I can stay concentrating on it. And they get to make whiz saves at the end of their turns to try and end it. But yeah, it should be pretty effective. I've been saving this one for a while.
I think I gave Twitch this spell.
I really hope it goes off well, because what I wanted to roleplay with Valeria is all these rats are like charging at her and trying to swarm her, and all of a sudden they basically go into slow-mo mode as the magic is just kind of making them roar, coming up to Valeria, and I'm like, see, we're gonna be fine, Valeria.
It reminds me of the Doctor Strange scene when he comes up to her and she soul punches him, and everything just kind of slows down.
Yep, that'd be awesome.
And you just get a little
I'm picturing more of the Quicksilver scene from X-Men Apocalypse.
That's a good one too.
Just like walking around, like just poking them to do things.
Yeah, just poke, moves around, grabs one person, puts it on the other side, grabs another person, moves the bullet away from the other person.
Come on.
Eat a pizza, take a drink.
You're done. Okay, that's wisdom save. No, I'm good. It was just a passing fit there. Okay, so this is the one directly in front of Valeria. This is red 3. Rolls a 2, so he is slowed. What's a good symbol? We'll give him the tar symbol. And then I'll do this one back here that's still alive. He is slowed. Okay, do these guys. We'll start with red 5. Whoops. He rolls an 11. And then we'll go with red 6. Finally, one passes, so he is not. And then this one back here. That was almost perfect placement, Ken. You literally got everything.
Awesome, and I was guessing because I could only see that one point there.
It was literally the best placement you could possibly do.
Well, of course, it's Zirak. That's what he does.
Here's this one in the back. Failing with a 14. Okay, then we'll get this guy. Slightly better. Failing with a 10. He is slow. And then this very last guy. Wisdom, he's not good at this either. Whoops, he rolled a 7. I don't have toggle on him. Okay. He is slow. Okay, so he's
awesome. So only one of them succeeded. They all failed except for that one clan.
Oh, you alter time around 6 creatures of your choice. Does that mean does that mean you have to see them?
6 creatures of my choice in the zone.
Okay, so pretty much, only one of them. I'm just going to take one slow off, and that'll just be the last guy. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 covers most of them. The very last one that just failed, it didn't affect him since he would have been creature number 7.
Yeah, makes sense.
That way, it doesn't blow a pretty awesome. Okay, are you going to stay there?
Yeah, I'll stay right here, just kind of maintaining my concentration on the slow zone. And it has all those effects on them.
Okay. Valiant.
Going into Guard Shadow space, I'm going to strike at Skaven Slave 3.
Skaven Slave. Okay, yep. And I think his AC is reduced, right? Negative.
All their ACs should be -2.
So, for the Skaven Slaves, you guys are trying to get a 10. You exceeded that. He is definitely dead.
Then step there and use my bonus action to strike Cranrat 5.
What's your movement?
35.
You were at 9, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35 gets you to here. Unless I'm taking crazy pills. 5, 10. So this would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. We'll take you here or on top of this dead rat space.
I'll show you how I move so you can see what I was doing.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, you moved over Gar Shadow.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm a little hazy at the moment.
I should still be able to go backwards after this.
Okay. This one is slowed. The 9, however, misses as it ducks out of the way and you watch it. It's almost trying, like it's not made or it's never trained with this sort of weapon in its hand, and it's sort of lumbering and awkward, and he can't get the balance right, and he's almost being ruled by this thing.
Okay, and that is my turn.
It took you 35 feet to get to here, right? So you can't move back?
No, I had one more movement to go back.
Can you show me where you started and how you moved, please?
Okay, so I started right there.
Oh, for some reason I thought you ended your turn here when you tried to kill one of these things. Okay. Drummond.
Elisa, I think we should get up with the party. I think this wall is about to fall down.
That sounds like a plan.
I will go there and turn to the way I'm facing, and I'll be readying my action to attack anything that comes from behind us.
Okay. Valeria and Thalion, you guys watch as a strange green light begins to move. And coming out of the darkness is this heavily armored, glowing rat wearing what seems to be a mask on its face. And you watch as a small arm on its back goes poof, as this green ball flies through the air, coming towards you, over you, landing here off the wall and breaking. As this gas begins to fill this hallway, I need Valeria, Thalion, Leomorn, and Zirak to give me Constitution saving throws, please.
I am going to use my inspiration to try and reroll that.
Okay. Okay. I just need Ken. I also need Garshadow to roll.
Looks like Ken went to the bathroom.
We can wait a tick.
Oh boy.
Ken, I need a Constitution saving throw as one of the rats from the far back launched this strange glowing orb. And it hit against the wall, landed on the ground, and broke open, releasing this noxious gas.
I'm going to use my point of inspiration on this saving throw.
Now is a good time. Okay. Everyone succeeded except Garshadow and Leomorn.
Yep.
Garshadow and Leomorn take 32 points of poison damage.
Oh crap. I'm down.
Everybody else takes 16. And he is going to go 10.
Doesn't
Mark, that second con save is for concentration on my spell, which I succeeded.
You did succeed.
And also, just so you know, each of the rats that are affected can save at the end of their turns as well. A wisdom save.
Sounds good. This guy.
And you did knock away my arcane ward.
That's the guy that got it. Elise.
I'm going to.
You can't see what's happening, but yeah. Cough, cough, cough.
Cough, cough, cough.
And I'm down on my face.
I think was this? Yeah. Okay. That's fine. She's gonna kind of stop right there and be like,
Give me 1 quick second. Okay, never mind. Go for it.
gas still there?
The gas is still there. It seems to be lingering.
And I'm gonna guess Elise can't see the gas right now, right?
You could definitely see the gas.
Oh, okay. That's like what the heck?
Is illuminating within this sort of brackish, like neon green colored. Like this is definitely not a natural, nature-made color that seems to be issuing forth in this gas. Like it looks caustic. It looks not bueno.
She's like, oh, great, killer gas and possible ambush. Great. Oop.
It was not a spell. It was a orb of glass that seemed to have been launched into the air.
Yeah, that's what I thought by your description. I just wanted to double check.
That's what I was thinking too. I didn't think it was a spell. I thought it was like a makeshift bomb or something. Yeah. So she's gonna be like, and she's gonna stop right there.
Okay, so you're gonna take the dodge action.
Yeah. She moved up and she's stopping right there, seeing that thing. Like, nope. She learned from the plant spores.
Okay, so this guy has half movement. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then he can only use a bonus action?
You can only use an action or a bonus action.
Okay. He's going to zip, 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 shoo, and he's going to throw a sling at you, Valeria, since you're kind of front and center.
Okay. Nope.
17, you just get your shield up in time, and you hear the impact of the rock sort of break against it. Rovanian, chaos has broken out as you sort of found yourself in this tunnel, kind of dispatching the creatures that you thought you didn't need.
Okay. I'm gonna, 1 second, I'm gonna move out, of course. I'm gonna 25 feet to there. Do I see this cloud then, I guess, from where I'm at?
Yes.
I don't think I can actually move further without getting stuck in the cloud. Yeah, I can. Here to get a view. And I'm gonna drop my sword and pull out my longbow.
Okay.
Shoot at, I guess this one for now.
Okay, you can definitely... Well, no, because if you look here, this is actually...
Can I shoot this guy then?
A tunnel wall. So let me draw this in really quick. So that's kind of a wall right there, so he's just behind it, and you can definitely shoot red 5.
1 second, I just want to look at something real quick. So I can shoot twice since it's attack action, even with a bow?
Yes.
Okay, I'll knock an arrow and fire it at him. Sorry, that's on top of that, sorry.
11 just misses. 19 hits.
Does the slow reduce their AC, or?
The slow reduced his AC. But your 11 just missed him.
Okay, that's all I really can do right now.
This guy's snoozing. Valyria.
I'm gonna go. Leomord, why you got it? Okay, she's just gonna go over here. 5, 10, right here next to this, and then she's gonna use mace on it first. It's like, why do you have to do this now? Why couldn't you have gone down earlier?
It was 30 points of damage to 17. I'm not gonna take that.
Let me untoggle that.
We'll go with the 24. The 24 definitely hits him.
Okay. And then, as a bonus action, I use a healing word.
Healing word on who?
First level.
On who?
On herself.
Okay, so you turn around quickly, you look at Leomorn, you cast your healing word, and you watch his body twitch, and he still does not move. He is considered suffocated inside this cloud, and cannot be healed.
Oh no!
Crap.
Get him out of this cloud! Get him out of the cloud!
Top of round 3, Droman, you look back behind you as you hear the sound of sliding, and you watch as the wall near the end finally gave way. Rudy.
Rudy is going to grab Leomorn's foot and drag him out of there.
Okay. Dragging him just outside of the cloud.
I'll probably drag him down over here a little bit further.
What you're noticing, Thalion, what you're noticing, Zirak, is you're spending more time in here, even as you're holding your breath. This noxious smoke is almost forcing its way into your nostrils and into your mouth. You can feel your lungs burning, even though you're trying to keep it out. But you might have the idea that holding your breath isn't going to help you. And you drag him all the way out.
And then I will give him a healing slap to the face.
Nice. Sounds good. Leomorn, you awaken. Your eyes are burning, covered in tears. It's hard to see as you're trying to rub them out. You're coughing, your lungs are burning. You're feeling liquid come out of your mouth. Rudy, as you sort of bend over after you healed him and watched him wake up, you're watching as this sort of blackish, greenish, reddish phlegm and what almost seems to be blood that he's sort of coughing up from his lungs from the smoke.
A single tear from my eye, and I go, "He's alive!"
This guy's going to go 5, 10, 15. He's going to point at Red 6. Get the one in the front there! And he's going to use his Musk of Rage, and 6 is going to attack with advantage with his polearm at Valyria. And then while that's happening, he is going to go 5, 10, back from whence he came from. Oh, dang.
Oh no, guys!
So, Valyria, you watch as it comes in, and the rope widens, and it lands around your neck, and it tightens to the point to where now you are suffocating.
no.
So your rule for suffocation. Let's see. So you're considered choking. You can survive this. 1 plus your con modifier of rounds. So what's your con mod?
Let me see. I think I have +2.
Okay, so you can survive 3
So
rounds.
that make it.
You can survive 3 rounds with this noose around your neck. If you do not break free from this noose, or if this creature is not killed, and the grip is broken, you will automatically go down.
Okay.
I think this guy's dead. This guy's dead.
Mark, was the guy that just made that command, was he slowed?
Oh, he's still out in the open. Thank you. That's his movement there. That's half of his movement. He couldn't move back. But that was his action to do that. His full turn movement to get there, and he's kind of stuck.
Right, but he also gets a wisdom save at the end of his turn to try and save from.
Okay. I had the funniest mental image.
Yeah, he's like taking really big slow steps because he's slowed.
Whoops. He's going to toggle normal. 7, so he's still slowed. So you watch as he does all this and starting to turn, but it's almost comically slow as he's trying to get back into the tunnel from where he was.
Keep that leader in view there, guys. That's what we wanted to do.
Elise, you have this claw leader running up towards you from behind as you sort of look as the wall came down. You look as he looks to the slave next to you, and he sort of makes out this sort of cussing cry at it. He's going to stab down at it with advantage. For 17, hitting that slave, killing it. Then it's going to take a swipe at you with its short sword. Normal.
Oh, that was not very nice.
And then he swings at you, and you sort of angle back as he's now trying to attack you. 5, 10, 15 to here. Ooh, this is going to get scary for Elise real quick. You see another one of these creatures run up at you with this long pole-like device, and he's going to attack at you with advantage. For a 20, as this noose goes around your neck and tightens as he's holding this long pole back. It's like what they use to sort of corral wild dogs, except they're literally trying to choke you at a distance. So what's your con mod?
It is not too good. 0. Wait, 1? Yeah, 1.
Okay, so you can survive. You can survive 1 whole round. So if you're not broken free by the time this guy comes back up, you're going to go down from choking and suffocation.
Yay.
Garshadow cannot breathe. He fails death saving throw. Leomorn, you are prone on your back, coughing up bloody phlegm and what almost seems to be like tar from your lungs.
Crap. Shit. I'm trying to think what to do, but crap. And I can see
Get
the
Elise or
ones
get out.
ahead of Elise, can I?
Oh, you can see both rats that are attacking Elise, and you're watching as she's sort of clawing at her neck. As you see that there's something on her neck that she's clawing at, as one of these rats has this long pole, sort of trying to drag her backwards.
Yeah, she's kind of clawing in his scene a little.
Ah, crap. I do not have anything that's super effective.
Do you have anything that is effective?
Yes, and I charged someone by accident.
Leomorn, I need an action.
I am going to something that I've hid, or something that he's hid in his belt. He'll move up behind Elise, draw out a little dagger that he's hid, and try to get this rope off.
Ooh boy, give me a dexterity check.
And now he's gonna cut her throat.
Oh no!
Okay, I need you to roll 1d4 plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay. Yeah, it's not much.
What's your dex mod?
It is 0.
Okay. Elise, you take 2 points of piercing damage from the dagger. This isn't like a surgery where she's laying still. She's actively moving and getting kind of moved around by this pole. You're trying to do something very delicate against a small rope against your neck. However, the rope does take 2 points of damage as well.
Drummond, need a little help here.
Well, Valeria's in trouble, Elise is in trouble, and Garshadow's down, so I've got
Valeria, Drummond. You help Elise.
Alright, that's what I was looking for. Poseidon's probably gonna get Garshadow.
Leomorn, is that the end of your turn?
I got Garshadow.
I think that's
Fall
all I
back,
can
Lemon.
really do. I'll probably take a step back to.
Okay.
Rudy will
Alright.
shove Leomord. He's like, what the heck was that?
He's going to go 5, 10, 15. Valeria, 5, 10.
Oh no!
And then the clan rat is going to go 5, 10, 15. And Valeria goes 5, 10, 15, right next to the claw leader.
Guys, I'm being kidnapped!
This one's dead. Zirak, it is your turn, and you're watching as Valeria is taken away.
So I quickly move out of the gas and take a deep breath of air.
You're starting to cough out this sort of like tarry phlegm. It almost feels like the lining of your own lungs is beginning to come out as you sort of finally get this last sort of and sort of this globule mass that almost looks like this like jellyfish amoeboid like substance just lands and splats on the cave floor, and you take a shaky deep breath in.
Oh, that's sexy. Since it's difficult to speak while I'm coughing out this disgusting phlegm, I will kind of find a loose stone on the ground, and just with a flick of my wrist, I will throw that rock directly at the clan rat that has Valeria by the throat.
Okay.
Since it's just a somatic spell, so I don't have to speak as I'm kind of clearing this phlegm out of my throat.
This is going to be pretty awesome. I hope he misses, but they have a +3 to dex.
They have a -2 while they're slowed.
This particular clan rat was the one that succeeded.
Okay, let me cast the spell.
And I hope he fails, because this would be pretty awesome. You know what? I'm going to give him disadvantage, because he's currently dragging and holding on to Valeria with this polearm.
I will accept that.
12.
Yes! Alright, so he takes 12 points of bludgeoning damage as a small rock whacks him in the face.
Oh, he's just barely alive.
Damn it, I used a second level spell too.
You almost got this fucker, like. Damn, that was awesome.
I'm coming for you, Valeria! Hold on just a little bit longer! And then I glare at this rat that's standing next to me, and my eyes narrow as daggers kind of come out of my eyes at him.
Your eyes narrow, and then it slowly turns at you, and you watch with almost fascination as its own eyes narrow, but at an alarmingly slow rate.
The action movie stared down.
I'm just seeing this little like freaking rat soldier and Zarek just having a standoff with glaring.
I'm gonna try and cut Blaze free with my lucky.
Okay, you're gonna cut the rope free?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and give me a dexterity check. Sleight of hand wouldn't work. So yeah, so just give me a straight dexterity check.
Sleight of hand would have been way better, but here comes the dexterity.
Okay, perfect. You exceeded it by 3. Go ahead and roll dagger damage, but this one won't get sneak attack. Okay. The rope is cut free, and you watch as the clan rat staggers backwards. Elise, you're starting to take it, inhales a breath as the noose around your neck is cut out.
Thank you, Drummond.
Then I'm gonna hold my breath and I'm gonna run up into that.
Okay, as you run into there, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw. If you're gonna run through the cloud.
So that's where I'd like to end up. Maybe one step farther, but you need a con save?
Give me a con save. You go into it holding your breath, but as you run through it, it's like running through thick smoke. And as your momentum takes you forward, it's almost as if the gas itself is moving into your nostrils and into your mouth, like forcing their way through like ghostly hands. However, the damage has gone down. You take 24 points of poison damage.
I'm still standing.
And you come up onto the other end and you sort of hold onto your knees as they're shaking and trembling. And you almost have to take off your mask from the coughing. As you're coughing with your mask on, it's just starting to get filled up with this mucousy, bloody phlegm as you're just coughing up your lungs pretty much.
I might move it out of the way just a little bit. Most of this party's seen you without the mask.
Thalion.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Thalion is going to grab a hold of Garshell and go backwards, pulling him out of the smoke.
Okay.
I like how Zarak is charging forward as the frontline fighter right now. This is making me very happy.
As I pull Garshadow out, I'm going to place my hand on him to wake him.
Well, you used your action to grapple. Is that a bonus action? Or is that something you're going to have to do the next round?
Yeah, so never mind.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. This guy is going to step up here. I'm going to move him to the front. He's going to step up here, sort of shoving aside one of the Skaven slaves. And he's going to look and he's going to see where Zirak is having a stare down with the slowed Skaven slave. And he's going to reach into his pocket and grab another ball. But this time, this one he is going to throw. Valeria, you're sort of coughing and looking as he picks up this green orb, much smaller than the one you saw sail over. And he's going to throw it right here. Zirak, I need another constitution save. And the Skaven slave needs to make a constitution save. The Skaven slave fails. Zirak succeeds. The Skaven slave dies outright, taking 13 points of acid, and you watch as his skin literally starts to melt away as the bones are being exposed, and he's just sort of doing this all in a very gruesomely slow way. Zirak, you take 6 points of acid damage. Only the exposed flesh of your body taking the damage. So like your hands and like where it splashed you up in your neck and kind of in your face area, as your robe is protecting you for most of it. Valeria, you hear this sort of muffled come from behind this creature's mask. He moves to here. Is this guy dead? Oh no, I'm sorry, Elise. 5, 10, 15 to here as another one of the poles comes down. He's going to try to get you. Does 12 hit you? I doubt it.
Nope, thank God. No, I don't wanna.
This one you just bat out of the way with desperately, feeling the pain against the bones in your fingers. You sort of punch it away, this heavy metal object, this rod. And it is your turn.
How many are coming?
Glaring at it, I said no, damn you. And she is, yeah, she's gonna smack at it with her rapier.
Pink 4?
Yes, the one right in front of her.
Okay,
Yep.
you see that sort of starts to bring this shield up, expecting the attack. 12 misses as he sort of gets his shield up and kind of huddles behind it. You try to find an opening, but you just sort of scrape over the top of the shield, not able to catch purchase in the creature's flesh.
Ew, lucky. Yep.
You have a bonus action. You have movement.
I'm trying to think.
Need a decision.
So she's probably just gonna cast Healing Word at Leomorn.
Okay.
She sees that and she's like, "Somebody kill these things, please."
Okay, go ahead and cast your healing word. And we'll move to these guys. This guy just died by acid.
Cool.
Is this guy alive somewhere? Nope, he's dead. Rovanian, it is your turn now.
Yeah,
You're watching as one of your new companions is being surrounded by these rat creatures from the south.
I'm gonna pick my sword back up against my bow and move down there. I'm gonna go there and attack that one. That's gonna miss.
A 10 does miss.
26 hits, I'm assuming.
Where are you?
Right here.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, I can't even see that.
Are you in Valeria's space? Alicia's space?
He's
body.
near.
Oh, there you are. Okay, hold on. Let me move this guy to the back. There we go. Now I can see you. I couldn't see you to save my life.
Attacking the clan leader.
The 26 does hit him. Now, you missed with your first attack, but... oh, you're not raging. Never mind.
No, I'm not raging.
I was going to say you can still do the divine radiant damage on the... even if you miss, but...
No, it's okay. I'm not raging right now. I only have one raging left. I'm holding it for
Okay.
now.
This guy's going to go 5'10", and he's going to try to hit Rovanian with the Mancatcher Noose. He definitely
That
gets you,
does it.
Rovanian. You are now starting to suffocate and choke as the noose is tied around your neck. You can survive for 1 plus your con mod rounds.
5 rounds.
Okay, so 5 rounds of choking before you lose consciousness and fall to the ground. And he is going to go... He can't move you.
Can't move.
Yeah, he can. He's going to go 5, and you go here. And he's going to go 5, and you go there. And he's going to go 5, you go there. Valeria.
She's swinging with her mace, trying to get out of its grip.
Actually, I think the claw leader's not the one holding you. It's the other one.
It
It's
is
the
this
clan
one.
rat.
It is this one right
Yeah.
here.
So you have to swing at the one that's not holding you.
Okay,
Are you going to
I
try
guess
to
that's true.
at red 6?
Actually,
Yeah, because if she can't get away, then what's the
Okay,
point
go
of
ahead.
hitting him?
Give me a strength. Give me a strength check versus this rat's strength check, and we're going to see if you can overpower this not very strong creature.
oh
So
no!
you
Yes.
buckle down through tears and not being able to breathe. Your lungs are burning, and you lower your head and you charge in, and you watch as the polearm just scrapes through his hands as you charge forward into this spot, getting ready to hit him in the head. Headbutt. So go ahead and make your attack.
Okay.
Oh no. She can't speak, she's joking. You miss with the 7 as your eyes are just so watery it's hard to see as your mace comes and it just sort of moves out of the way and you strike the wall.
Damn it!
That's all I can do.
That completely changes how I was gonna save you, Valeria. I can't save you without burning you to motherfucking death now.
Now he's
So-
just gonna save you later way.
Yeah, well, I was gonna burn all the rats, but now you moved into the cone, so I can't do that anymore. Shit. All right, I have a few rounds or a few turns to think about what I'm gonna do now.
Give me a quick second, top of round 4. The cloud begins to diminish in size. Rudy.
I want to help. I can't see. I'll just ready my action to
Wait, you can't
cast.
see? I thought my dancing lights was still active.
Is it still active even after you went down?
Your dancing lights are concentration. You went down and it poofed out.
Oh, damn it!
So I'll just ready my action to cast Bane as soon as I can see something.
No, he says.
No, is my answer. Yes. I just wanted to whack the claw leader. I had that clan rat taken care of. He's almost dead anyway from when I hit him with the rock.
Okay, so Valeria is currently grappled. And he is going to get advantage on this grapple. So we'll just do a... Go ahead and give me another strength or athletics roll. Valeria has this... Actually, no. I'm going to be evil for once.
So we don't get a chance to do a strength check if they drag us around?
No, he's just grappled. You can try to use your action to break free. But she chose to use her action to charge forward. So his musk does not recharge. He's going to go 5 feet into this space. He's going to stab at you with advantage. 14. And then now he's going to try to take the butt of his handle and just smack you in the head to try to knock you out.
Oh no.
So he's going to attack, but he's going to do non-lethal damage.
That's not the one that's still...
Missing with a 12. And he's going to go here. You can use your reaction to attack if you want as he moves out of the way.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, you definitely hit him. You'll take 5 points of damage. Oh, he is slowed, so the second attack wouldn't have mattered. And now he has to do his wisdom save. Failing with a 10, so he is still slowed, and that's the end of his turn. This one's going to attack at least twice. Both attacks at normal since he has nobody within 5 feet of the least. Missing with a 12. Does a 13 hit?
Much better positioning there, Valeria. I like where the enemies are at now.
Okay, so it hits you at least with a 13. You take 9 points of piercing damage, and your leather armor takes really bad damage as your AC is lowered by 1. So your AC is now 12.
I know Carla's gonna hate rats forever from now on.
And then this one is going to drop. This one is going to... No, he's going to keep the man catcher, but he's just going to try to pummel you in the head with advantage, doing bludgeoning damage since the rope has been cut. Ooh, damn. Okay, so this
Mark,
is
that's
gonna be-
3 times in a row. I think maybe you need to roll those out of your system.
What?
You've gotten 3 crits on this thing.
But I'm sick.
It's like he wants to use them.
Alright, pass then.
Looks like I'm not even doing this on purpose.
So it's 16 points of bludgeoning damage, Elise, as this metal ball on a stick comes flying at you and just smacks your head like a gong. And you are dazed. You're not quite sure where you're at right now.
Oh yeah, she's
Your head is swimming, and you think you can feel blood rushing down the side of your face just from the wound that was made just from the impact. It is Garshadow's turn. Go ahead and give me a death save, please.
Meanwhile, Thalion watches his pet die while everyone else is being dragged off to the deck.
Okay, so that's 2 failures for Garshadow. Leomorn,
Okay.
you're watching it. Elise is just getting the business over here as Rovanian is sort of struggling with these rats that are kind of dragging him down.
Let's see, could I?
Alien, I think your side of the world is a little bit more dangerous than our side over there.
He told you guys this.
He did warn us, to be
He
fair.
said this is an awful place.
He did.
Crap. It's something I want to try, but I don't know if I'll hit anybody.
This is the moment, like, in the action, and Leomorn is, like, hopping from, like, foot to foot, like, wringing his hands together because he's not quite sure what to do.
Okay, I'm going to move up.
Can't think anything, just cast Dancing Lights so I can do something.
Actually, no. Shit. Well, from where I am, do I actually have, like, a clear shot straight through without hitting Shiv or Ro?
If you stand here, you have a straight shot at this guy. If you stand there and shoot this guy, you're going to hit Rovanian. If you try to stand there and hit this guy, you're going to hit Shiv if you're going to do a lightning bolt. If you want to get spicy with your lightning bolt, you can go 5, 10, 15, 20 here, and then 30 here, and then shoot across with a lightning bolt. Like, there's tons of options you can do, or you can just try to get the Claw Leader in front of Shiv right now. Like, there's lots of options. Everyone is just as dangerous as the next.
Okay. I'm going to have Leo feel the electricity start to surge. Ice starts to glow. As he... No, not again. Not again. And he will raise his arm up, and he will instead cast a Witch Bolt at the rat right in front of Elise.
Okay, so bolt at the Claw Leader. Go ahead and cast your spell. Oh, fuck me.
Fuck! Just let it backfire. I don't want
you
to...
shoot your Witch Bolt, and it flies over Elise's shoulder, who is taller than this armored rat. And it hits the wall, and it sinks in before it explodes. And you watch as some of the wall and the ceiling now begin to shake. And it seems like the wall and the ceiling is going to start to come down.
Shit. This is just not my night tonight, is it?
Do you have the sorcery point thing where you can burn them and cast a cantrip or something?
I do have something like that, but all I have is the I only have empowered and careful, and I don't think I can do that.
Okay, so you didn't choose that one. Okay. And poor Rudy is just left in the dark at the moment. Leo, that's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
I mean, once it gets to Rovanian's turn, it's going to be lights out for these things, so... Okay. Is this guy alive?
No, I don't want to be dragged into the hole.
Oh, God. Okay, he is going to go... I can't force him. I can't force Valeria through another rat spot, can I? Even if it's forced movement. Ken, do you know that off the top of your head?
Sorry, what's the question?
If I'm dragging Valeria by the neck, can I... If I can move through those spaces, can I pull her in her grapple through these other spaces as well, or no?
Yes, but when you're dragging someone, you can only move half your speed. But you can move in any square.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and that's his action to dash. And Valeria, you are inside the tunnel, staring at a very dark hole.
Oh no! Scared!
Zirak, it is your turn.
Hey, Mark, I have... Oh, wait, maybe it's because I didn't bring my light with me. Let me see if I left... That solves it. Yeah, I left my light back there. So now I can see all these guys, but I don't see Valeria. Oh, now I do. She's way down... How did she get way the fuck down there?
She got dragged down there by the guy you almost killed that has one hit point left.
Shit! Well, this is all my movement speed.
You cannot see her. However,
I cannot see her.
You can see that this is illuminated by light.
Well, I also, like, being in the moment, I think I'm probably seeing, the drag marks of her feet, like, through the dirt in the ground. So I know she was dragged back here. So being as angry as I am that they keep pulling her away from me, I will touch my thumbs together and spread out my fingers and let out the biggest burst of fire that anybody has ever seen. I'm going to cast Burning Hands at 3rd level at these 3 creatures.
Just slow.
Don't forget the dexterity saves. Their dexterity saves, and the 2 that are slowed, they get -2 to their dex saves because of the.
Okay, so here comes the 2. We got 1 clan rat, 1 claw leader, and then deer.
God damn it! I'm rolling such shit on damage. That's only 13 for a 5d6 spell.
Okay, so here comes the clan rat dex save. I mean, they're small and armored, but they're definitely a lot more dexterous than they are strong. So here we go. Clan rat that is slowed will roll a 13 -2 and fails. The claw leader is going to roll dex save -2 and fails. And this Globadeer guy, and the closer you get, it is strange. The other ones, the other animal ratmen are wearing like an amalgamation of different armors that almost look like patchwork put together. This thing is wearing what seems to be like a leather butcher's apron and a long leather robe and a strange mask that you would, like Ken would say, would be a gas mask picture.
Ah, okay. Ooh, he's creepy.
He's got this crazy tank on his back. You're watching as he has like a satchel full of these like little green balls.
Kind of reminds me of the Black Plague.
Maybe the tank will explode and blow the two in front of him up. That's what I'm hoping for here.
And then here's his dex save, normal without the minus. 5, so he fails. So they'll all take the 13 fire damage.
Kind of remind me of a Victorian Twitch.
And I'll call out as loud as I can. I'm coming, Valeria, hold on!
Zirak, go ahead and roll D100 percentile dice, please. Okay. The tank does not explode.
Darn, I was hoping. Kind of like the ball in Destiny, you know, when they have the flamethrower ones? It's like if I shoot that tank...
I wanted to give you the honor of rolling that one just in case.
That would have been fun.
Drummond.
Well, apparently people aren't retreating, so...
I can't retreat without Valeria. She saved my life more times than I can count.
Elise is kind of seeing stars right now, so she can't really do it.
Let's try and cut Elise.
I've still got 5 spell slots left. I'm good, man.
Oh, she is currently not not noosed or choking, but she's getting the crap beat out of her at the moment.
Alright, we'll take a step forward and stab the guy instead.
Okay.
Make sure it's your lucky dagger.
22 definitely hits with the rapier.
I decided to use my big stabby stick.
10 plus. You might die.
So 15 total.
Whoops. He is dead. Number 3 here sort of watches as he goes down, and then you smell this nasty sort of skunky musk emanate from this area, and he looks ready to run.
With that smell, I kind of turn and like, still coughing up the skin. Yeah, you better run. I will stay there.
Okay. Thalion.
Thalion is going to save Garshadow.
Man, I've managed to keep Thalion out of this fight for the most part. It's crazy.
Yeah, and where's Rovanian? Because he's supposed to be killing all the things.
He's got a noose around his neck and is getting dragged away.
I was defending Elise down here with the other group.
Oh man, we are hurting.
Okay, Dark Shadow awakens with 3, and you're watching as he's doing the cat puke.
This was actually at level 2. I didn't make a level 2 button though, so I'm gonna roll an additional 1d8.
Okay. Okay, so 9 points, and you're watching him also cough out this sticky, phlegmy, nasty, just absolutely nasty bloody mucus with like these flecks of this like sort of neon green in it. Yeah, I'm going to be a dick. He has to. After being burnt, Zirak, you watch as the strange cloaked tank-wearing Ratman takes out another one of the small balls and throws it right here next to you. I need a con save. Okay. Take 8 points of acid damage as the skin on your hands the skin on your face, you can feel the burning and the steaming. You can smell it as this caustic material. You have no idea what it is. It's just sort of starting to eat away at your unprotected flesh. He is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Valeria, you can take... you already did, didn't you? You took an attack of opportunity against the Claw Leader on your last turn.
That was the last round, I think?
And, nope, because it hasn't came back up to your turn yet.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right, yeah, it's true.
Okay, and he is going to hop in the hole. Is this guy one of the guys that are dead? Seeing Droman there, he is going to turn around with his man-catcher, and he is going to try to hook Rovanian's arm with the noose. Okay, he gets you with a 22, Rovanian. You are considered strained as one of the nooses finds its way around your wrist, and now you have one pulling at your neck and one pulling at your wrist.
Can you cut me loose, Elise, please?
Elise. Droman came in and dispatched the Claw Leader that was giving you so much trouble right off of the bat there. Marcy, you there?
Sorry, everything froze up on me. I was like, what's going on?
I'm being restrained, so unless someone can get one of these things off me, I'll be dragged down a hole.
Crappy. Okay. Oh shit, there's still the two in front.
Well, one of the ones in front is the one that is restraining me.
Oh, I didn't move him.
Yeah, shit. I don't think Elise can get up on you, though. Oh, wait. Okay, so one wasn't.
I forgot to move him, sorry.
Okay. That's what I was like, wait a minute. Okay, I'm going to force dead. Alright, so I'm going to go to 3. I'm going to attack 3.
Not going to try to help me?
She can't get that rope off of you, so she's like, if I try, I might kill you.
Okay, Marcy, what are you doing?
She's going to attack number 3 in front of her.
Okay, go ahead and attack with your rapier. 13. 13 misses. Even without the shield, their scrap of armor gets into a 14.
Okay. She's also going to bonus action healing word herself.
Okay. Go ahead and cast healing word on yourself there. Rovanian, it is your turn. You are currently restrained with one of them holding onto your hand and still trying to pull at your neck, getting you closer to this hole that you see in the middle.
What are my options if I try to break free? Can I break free of anything?
You can break free of one of the nooses, and then your restrained will turn into a grapple.
I want to break for the guy who's dragging me, because I'm guessing that guy can move me farther than the other guy who just has my arm.
Okay, go ahead and give me a strength.
No, rage first.
Wait, hold on. This wouldn't be an escape DC because you're choking, so you can't slip out of it. So go ahead. Okay, so you're going to rage. Go ahead and make... give me an athletics check if you're proficient. Otherwise, just give me strength, and I believe you have advantage on this. So with one hand, you sort of... But this time, the smoke that comes off of your body seems to eat the light that seems to be while there's no light, those of you with dark vision can watch as Rovanian's body starts to grow darker, and he almost seems to vanish in the dim light that you guys are currently in. As you reach up with one hand, grab the and just snap it, breaking the man catcher, and you watch as the clan rat that has it. Oh, sorry about that. As the clan rat that has it just drops it onto the ground, and he's sort of stepping backwards, pretty scared.
I guess that's all I really can do then, right? Because the other guy has me grappled.
He does have your hand, and he is. He looks scared shitless as he just watched you just sort of tear this thing with your hand up.
Okay, that's all I really can do at this point, because I did my action to break.
Okay, this guy is going to scurry down the hole for all his movement, and he is out of here. Valeria, you're one step closer to the edge.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack him again. I'm just trying to get at it. I that's all I can do.
Go ahead and... Oh, no.
No!
I think I'm out.
Bonus action. Do you have a bonus action?
She can't cast anything because she
can't
can't breathe. She's choking, suffocating.
I think I'm down now. I think it's been 3 rounds since I've been.
What's your con mod?
At a +2.
+2, 3. I think this last turn coming up is the 3rd.
Okay.
You've been drugged for 2 rounds.
Then I guess I just scrape around to make it more noticeable that I'm being dragged.
Rudy.
Rudy is going to pull out a candle and prestidigitation light it
Poor
so she
Rudy.
can finally see something.
Poor Rudy.
You're like Jared. You need to get like a lantern.
There is a candle in the handouts light section. There should be a candle under your character.
I'm just hearing all this. Get it! Help me! Somebody fire me! And I'm like, what's going on?
It's like it's probably pretty terrifying, man.
And as a bonus action, I will pat Leomorn on the back and I'll say, try not to screw it up this time, and I will give him my Bardic Inspiration.
A little too late for that one.
Okay, this guy
Never
is
too late.
good. This guy is going to disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 into the hole, 30 feet down. Or 5 feet down, sorry, in the hole. Because he had to use... Oh, wait. He has scurry away. He can make a bonus action dash.
Wait, Mark, is this one slowed? Because if
No.
this one's slowed, they can only use an action. They can't use a bonus action.
No, all the ones that are slowed are dead, and the one in particular I'm speaking about right now, came from the tunnel from the
Yeah,
south.
it's on a separate group.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, just checking.
So he's going to use his bonus action to scurry away, leaving a nasty, skunky trail of rat musk behind
Oh,
you.
yay. Thank you.
You are welcome. You just got dusted by our... Gar Shadow.
Now, just to be sure, did that smoke shrink again since came to the next turn?
It shrunk. It will shrink again at the top of the round. But that's its current size at the moment. Either way, you'll have to remember it. And you can see that Gar Shadow is tentative to do so.
I thought it just came to the next round again.
It's going to shrink on round 6. It doesn't shrink every round, it shrinks every 2.
Oh, okay.
Valeria, I think that I want you to call that out, like in character.
It's my own...
Just save yourselves.
It's my own special mechanic. Instead of having this cloud move around, It just shrinks every 2 rounds and stays.
Okay, Garshell's not strong enough to run through that, so he is waiting.
Grab him. Poor Valeria, Oh, I'm so sorry, Carla. Leomorn.
Rudy will watch you expectantly.
Okay, do I see
No
anyone
judgments.
left?
There's this guy.
You can barely see the one right next to Rovanian as he's starting to turn the corner a bit. You can just catch less of him. From where you're currently at, I'll say that he has half.
Crap.
Giving him +2 to AC is all.
I could try a pot shot, see if it'll slow him down just enough for Ravine to grab him, but I don't think that's going to be enough time.
He's probably going to disengage and run.
Well, if I could see, I might be able to catch him. All I got is this little candle here.
It's just a candle in the wind.
Yeah, we're gonna move up some and at least do a pot shot of Ray of Frost. See if I can't tag him just to slow him down.
Okay. .24 definitely hits. Wow, that is really good damage. You almost turn him into a rat sickle, but he's barely hanging on right now. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
That's all I got another do, other than check on Elise's neck and everything. That's basically it.
This is when shit gets serious. Valeria, you're sort of dragging your feet in your heels. You watch as the rat jumps into the hole, the man catcher, and you feel the weight start to drag you down. I need strength saving throw.
Okay.
You put your hands on the edge, and you're struggling, and your neck is just flexed. Every muscle in your body is desperate. The sort of strength born out of pure desperation as he's pulling down on your neck, and you're just sort of push-upping yourself away from the hole, able to stave off the down. The rat, however, is not visible. That is down in the hole, and you are there on the edge. Zirak. That's 20 feet of movement over the two bodies.
I can see Valeria.
Yes.
But I cannot see.
So what you're looking at right now is bent over a hole, and she's using her arms, and they are bent, and they are shaking. Her entire body is shaking with exertion as you look around her neck, and you see the noose and the pole trying to pull her down into the hole.
Okay. I'm going to cast a spell on Valeria, but first, before I do, I call out to her, "Don't resist! I'll save you."
Oh, man. See, I don't know if this is good or bad.
Well, it's gonna pull her. It's gonna pull her and the rat up unless he lets go of the stick.
Yeah, because this is like a reverse hanging.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but I want to dangle the rat out of the pit, and then I'm gonna firebolt the motherfucker and let his dead body drop into the hole. So I will raise her up to the roof. Raise the roof with Valeria's body.
You rise 10 feet, and you can feel the exertion of the weight now. I'm pushing on the back of your neck, like threatening your spine on the back of your neck with the weight as this rat comes like dangling, kicking its feet, holding on just above the precipice of the hole as you're sort of now like grasping at your neck.
Is the rat out of the hole, Mark?
The rat is out of the hole.
Okay, so Zirak, while he's concentrating on this levitation, now that he's dropped concentration on slow, I glare at the rat, and a little pillar of flame begins to form in my hand as I just kind of glare at him.
He is desperate.
And I say, drop it. Drop it now.
He's just desperately tugging onto this pole.
Okay.
So there's a rat man hanging by a rope to Valeria's neck as he is just bouncing up and down on it.
Yeah, and poor Valeria. So sorry, Carla. Drummond.
Let's go ahead and stab this one.
.23 definitely hits. This thing is dead no matter what you.
What is the burst and burst critical?
That's if I roll a critical attack. Then I'd roll the burst critical worth of damage.
Okay, so you do 19. Let's do a critical.
He is dead.
Okay, I will just stand there and help Rovin.
Thalion.
Thalion's gonna charge forward towards where he saw Zirak and Valeria.
Okay, you're going to charge through that corner of the gas.
Yes.
Okay. Give me a con save as you do so. Take 9 points of poison damage as you go through again, hacking and coughing.
I'm gonna double move. I'm gonna subtract the 9 real quick.
Can you start again? Because I need you to count the difficult terrain. Okay, now action to double move.
And that's my turn. That's as far as I can go.
Elise.
God. She's going to move down here and be like, just tell me that was all. Buddies everywhere. And yeah, doesn't seem like they're, oh god, anything. Okay. Yeah. She's probably gonna hand German and Ravanian a health potion each. Be like, hopefully this will help.
Which kind is it? Thank you very much. Which kind is it?
Regular health potion.
Okay.
Okay. Rovanian.
Okay, I'm gonna kick off this. I'm gonna get this noose off around my neck, I guess, real quick.
The one on your neck is gone,
Okay.
and then you just
Flip off the
take the one right off of the one on your wrist, throw it to the ground.
and then I'm gonna see how far I can get.
Remember, the bodies are difficult terrain.
Oh, okay. 5, and then 10, 15 to get to here. 20.
Yep.
So 15 to get here then? Okay, yeah. So 5, 10, yeah, 15.
So that's 20.
20,
5,
25,
15, 20, 25. That's 30 right there.
30.
35.
Can I see anything from here? No.
You can see the clouds still.
Shoot, I don't even know where everyone went. I'm gonna stay here to guard the party in case anything else comes out.
Okay? And your rage.
And it dissipates, yeah. I'm gonna pick my bow up too, since I might as well pick my bow up since I'm here. So I'll pick my bow back up again and use my action for that.
Valeria, you feel the strain on your neck as Zirak is lifting you up just as you lose consciousness.
Yeah.
Is there anything this rat can do against your levitate, Zirak? No, because it's cast on Valeria, so it can't do anything.
Right, I was reposting it just to see if, because you can move yourself while you're being levitated only if you can push or pull on a fixed object, but the rat's not the one being levitated, so Valeria could move herself by pulling on the pole, but the rat can't move itself unless all it can do is let go of the pole.
Okay, so he's hanging on. He's hanging on, and he watches it. She goes limp, and then he looks at you with your fire, and then he lets go. But that'll be on his turn. Top of round 6.
So I see Valeria drop unconscious.
You watch as her struggling pieces, and she just goes limp.
And then the rat's starting to release its grasp.
The smoke dissipates, leaving only the broken shards of glass from the globe. Rudy.
I see Rovanian. And I'm like, oh, thank goodness, somebody. Don't leave me. And I'm just going to ready my action to move with Rovanian.
Garshadow.
Seeing the smoke dissipate, Garshadow is going to follow where Thalion went.
That's 40 feet.
Okay, so he double moves right behind Zarek.
Okay, Leomord.
Feeling tired. I guess there's no other rat alive around us, is there?
Nothing that you can hear or see. Just a lot of broken bodies.
I'll just eyes slightly glowing just from the stress. He'll just spit on one of the bodies before deciding to make his way over to Drummond in the least, and at least try not to fall over in his state.
Okay. Watching as the lion enters of the stick falling into the hole, using his full movement, action, and bonus action to run. We are out of initiative.
So, Mark, since we're out of initiative, I will. Oh,
sorry, Zirak. It is your turn.
I will use my action to move Valeria 5 feet closer to me to this spot.
Okay,
and
so
then
you
I
drop
will.
her down. You drop her down 5
I
feet
will
down,
end.
5 feet down.
I end concentration on levitate, so she floats to the ground gently. And while she's floating to the ground, I reach into my pouch and break off a good berry from the vine, and get ready to squeeze the juice into her mouth and revive her if I can.
Okay, was it a bonus action to move her? Or?
No, I have to wait because it's an action to move her. So I have to use an action to do the good berry.
Drummond.
I'm gonna start heading my way back up to the gas cloud to see how Zirak did. He's probably up there gloating already with. But I'll also be drinking my potion.
Okay. Valiant.
He's going to enter the room and seeing that Zarek is cradling Valeria and getting ready to give her a good berry, I'll pull out that health potion and pour it down her throat.
I got to ask, how many health potions?
Steal my motherfucking save, you bastard! I'm gonna shoot you in the face with a lightning bolt the next chance I get. I have her head cradled in my lap, ready to give her a good berry.
That will leave me with 2.
Her eyes open up and she looks lovingly at Thalion, and I want to punch him in the.
I don't know. You may get the opposite response.
If she would actually be looking lovingly at Thalion, seeing as this is his predicament that she got trapped in.
I was gonna say, you probably don't want to be in the way.
Yeah, I would imagine Valeria's just glaring at him, wanting to scream at him, going, "I told you we should have left!"
Valeria, you awaken. Your throat feels constricted. It hurts. Breathing hurts. Trying to speak hurts. As the potion was not able to get rid of most of the wounds. But you are conscious. Now we are out of initiative.
Yeah, I'm gonna help guide Rudy to the rest of the party.
Thank you. At least
after Valeria consumes this health potion, I help her sit up or stand up as I was prone and holding her there. And I say, I told you I would save you. He didn't do much. He just showed up.
Am I able to try to get arrows back from the person I shot them with?
To be out of that situation now.
Give me a survival check. Ravanian.
And I will stand up and turn around to Thalion and stop my glare and say, well, friend, I'm beginning to agree with the cleric's wisdom here, that while I do admire your bravery and honor wanting to try and find any potential friends that you may have had in this town buried underneath the ground, perhaps we should leave before we venture any further. If we value our lives.
I'm gonna knock on the wall and be like, how's it going in here?
Are you trying to awaken more rats, my friend?
Come on, Rudy.
I know you deal with.
I can just picture Zarak with like a scuffed up face, just kind of looking over like, are you effing kidding me right now?
Was that Droman that said that?
Yeah.
I'm going to pull my I'm gonna pull the potion of healing that I have in my pouch out, and I'm gonna gulp it before Droman manages to convince everybody that we need to stay here longer.
I may agree with maybe recuperating since things have been spent, but if you guys believe we should still get up.
I mean, the only way I know way to get out is that one hole we found up the north.
Does anybody
east of
have a
this
spare
place.
torch or something?
Or do the dancing lights again. I'm getting Rudy around with no lights.
Yes. Hold on a second.
I would prefer not to have to rely on him just seeing his performance today.
I'm just going to push myself off the wall.
Leomorn is getting Simon cowled right now.
And with one hand, just ignoring Rudy, I'll move my hand a bit and create the dancing lights, the 4 blobs of light.
Rudy, give me a perception check.
I didn't do anything and I did better than Leo.
Me?
Now, do you see what I was saying, Rudy? About you might have to protect him?
Rudy, give me a perception check. Okay. Rovanian, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Let me guess, this wall is about to come down.
I'm less perceptive than Rudy.
You guys sort of just find yourself now sort of licking your wounds. That was a very heavy assault compared to what has happened before. And they seem to, every time these assaults happen, you're picking up on the fact that they're becoming more organized, and they seem to be having a bigger plan. And you're noticing that every time there are lots and lots more that come each time.
Yeah, we should probably get out of here.
If we could find a way out.
The way out, the only way we found was up here, like the far northeast. There's a hole in the ceiling we could try digging out of, if possible.
You guys have a fork tunnel that goes north, and you have a tunnel that Droman is looking down right now that goes further east. Droman, you're looking at what seems to be a stack of stones piled up almost to the ceiling with like a 3-foot gap between the stones and the ceiling.
Would I be able to climb up there semi-quietly?
Yeah, give me a dexterity. Give me an athletics check. No, give me a dexterity check as you're taking your time and carefully finding a footing. Okay, and with your passive stealth, you do get up there quiet as a mouse. I'm just going to put you to the other side. Okay. And right now you're just looking over, and you see inside seems to be bones, and then another chest.
Okay, I'll let everybody know that there's a chest over here.
I guess you can do the honor since you quickly got over there.
Okay. I'll go down and I'll check the chest.
Okay, you sort of move down, carefully avoiding the large pile of bones that covers the floor. Up to the chest. What's your passive perception?
12.
Not going to do it. Dirt and stone begin to plop onto the ground and onto the cascading bones as you freeze. And you slowly turn your head backwards, and you're watching as the dirt is loosening itself, and you look up and you see what seem to be 2 beaked, tentacled creatures on top of the ceiling dropping down towards you. And that's where we're going to pick up next time.
Oh my god, I love it.
God.
I knew there was going to be some danger on the way out. I knew it.
Rails, I remember those from your camping.
So just
We're also just so we know, there's rat holes in the ground that some rats escape down, right? So we know there's still some more down below.
Yeah, they keep coming back.
You're noticing that there has to be more than some because each time they come back, there's more of them.
Yeah, and this time they came back with like grenades and shit. So yeah, we need to get out of here. I'm beginning to think Valeria had the right idea.
The entire time inside that cave healing up, or did you walk out the hallway during this time? Did you spend the entire time next to Zirak and Valeria inside this small tunnel opening, or did you walk out into the main cave after you sort of drank your potion and rested a bit?
I was still right there next to Zirak and Valeria.
Okay. Alright, that'll have to be next time. Sorry about the technical issues. Thanks for putting up with my sickness. I don't know if you can tell, but the medicine kind of kicked in here and my voice kind of came back a bit. And that was a pretty intense fight. I hope I put the fear of God into you guys.
Yeah,
nothing happened to me.
I burned the raid. I burned the raid to make sure I didn't get dragged down the hole.
Yeah. Valeria was very, very, very close, and it was a couple clutch spells from Zirak this night that sort of saved the groups behind, I think.
I do want to say one thing real quick before everybody logs off, since I think everybody but David's here. For the Monstrous Deeds campaign, we're planning on starting the 29th, I think. But Mark, you said you might have a camping trip that weekend?
It's looking more and more like I'm going to end up here that weekend.
Well, that's fine, because now I have an event on the 29th too. So I have to start on the 6th of July. That's when I want to start, which would be our normal weekend anyway.
There's time to get my character done. That's good.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can make that.
So the 6th of July, that Saturday night, will be the first night of Monstrous Deeds, and everybody should be here. But as far as I know, nobody has a conflict for that one.
Yeah, and I'll give you my little sheet and my finished 6 here this week.
So also this week, I have like 3 hours a day, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, so tomorrow and Thursday. So I'll get the Roll20 campaign built. If you guys haven't sent me an image, send me an image or something in Facebook, and I'll make tokens, and you guys can start building your characters on Roll20. So we'll be all ready to go. So the only change is July 6th. We'll start July 6th, and I'm actually going to try to knock one session off, so it'll be 9 sessions long to make up for starting a little bit later than I wanted to. So. But I can still get all the story in 9 sessions. It's good.
And after those 9 sessions, Saturday group will pick up back 2.
Yep. So that's why I wanted to keep it to 9 sessions, Mark, because I want to get back into the Saturday game too. So, but I do want to run this campaign. I think you guys are going to like the story. It's good. For those of you that were at the Halloween game when we played at the Twins' house, I believe, when we went to Yakima, you'll really like it. So. It'll be fun.
Ken's a great storyteller, by the way, guys. If you ever played at his table pops, he's a good storyteller.
I like to tie things back around again, and so even Doug, you'll get some enjoyment out of it because I know you were there for that game. So it'll be fun.
Oh, and then those of you guys that looted the bodies here on the clan rats, the armored rats, you guys found again more bags of obsidian, iron, and copper chips. They have no real meaning to you guys in terms of money, but you're starting to pick up on the idea that this is the currency of this strange rat race. So if you guys decide to keep a lot of that or just leave it, that's up to you.
Maybe we can bribe a rat sometime.
They'll listen to us.
Might have to interrogate one.
I don't think we want to stay down there any longer than we should.
Maybe run into one on the way out, so might have to interrogate it or offer it up that to show a way out.
Yeah. You like how I killed the sleeping slave?
Yeah, that's.
He looked at the slave and he's like, "Why are you sleeping, you worthless sack of shit?" and stabbed him.
Oh well, I didn't guess that.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys. That was a pretty awesome fight for me. I really got to use these little buggers to their full extent. So.
Yeah, I know you enjoy splitting the group.
Oh man, did you like my plan?
Yeah, I saw it coming.
And I love that Droman was like, "Guys, this wall's coming down, guys, and everybody just kept leaving him. It's like, oh no.
That's why I came back, because they came through.
Elise stayed down there, and she was just like, "What do you mean that wall's coming down? Shit."
But I mean, there are ways up. You guys found a couple.
Yeah, we did.
It's just a matter of sort of digging your way out. And there is a way down. There is stuff down there.
There are several ways down we've actually found.
If you guys want to investigate that, we can definitely do it. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much. I'll see some of you guys this Friday, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday.
See ya.
All right, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Man, get better, man.
Yeah, get better, you guys.